Hey, what's going on? So, um, in a couple of hours, I go off to Clearwater where I work for a couple of days a week. But this weekend, so this is a Platinum Show Investigations. I'm going to two different shows, one on Friday in Orlando at the Soundbar, which I've never been to that venue. I checked it out yesterday. I'll throw some pictures of the venue up for you to see No Peace Underground. And then a lot of those deathmatch guys who are going to be on the ICW show on Saturday at Port Richey, a show I'm also going to, are going to be on that No Peace Underground show. Now, No Peace Underground, from what I understand, is, well, shit. Let me just make some room. Boom. I'm just going to flash some pictures up here. So No Peace Underground, apparently they just have mats on the ground. They're going to go at it. Now, this venue, the Soundbar, looks cool as shit, right? It's supposed to be like Halloween all year round, really dark, really moody. It is right there in downtown Orlando. So it's like 10, 15 minutes away from my house. I'm really excited. Of course, Jeff G. Bailey, multi-time manager of the year in Georgia and death match advocate, is going to be with me. We're going to have a good old time at No Peace Underground. Hopefully it's cool. I did like, when you're looking at the various pictures, I'll kind of look at some of them with you. I mean, there's just no doubt it's going to be a great thing. I mean, John Wayne Murdoch, one of my favorites. My call for match of the year is that Iron Man death match that he had. John Wayne Murdoch's there with an open invitational. I don't know what that means. Here's my complaint about No Peace Underground, but let's keep going through, right? Four-way dance with four of my fucking favorites. Nolan Edward, who we interviewed on Tipping Point, um, a couple of months ago. Just really great. Alex Ocean, of course, who gave me one of the most shocking moments I've ever witnessed at a wrestling show live when he just got busted open by that door. Akira, who of course I adore, and Reed Bentley, who's a badass. So the four of them going at it. What is that thing going to be? I can't imagine. Atticus Coger, sorry, against Shane Mercer. That's going to be knockdown drag out. And here's a weird prediction. I think this match, maybe more than the others, kind of lends itself to the no mat format, and I think they might be able to get some really good stuff um, out of the fact that there is no mat, maybe more than even the other matches. We'll have to wait and see. And then, of course, here's just a general graphic. No Peace Underground presents Memento Mori. Um, uh, January 8th, 2021. Here's my complaint about No Peace Underground, since this is a Platinum Show Investigations. Finding information out about this show itself was very fucking difficult. And I know you would say, well, Steve, they have a regular crowd and blah blah blah. What the fuck ever? Like, they didn't, like, I looked on their Facebook page. I click under events. They don't even have this listed as an event. They spent more time promoting their next show, which is on the 16th. That's going to be their first with a ring. There's more of, I mean, to find out stuff about this show, I had to investigate. I had to dig, and that should not happen. I would highly advise them to get on a regular schedule of promoting their fucking show. And I would also urge the deathmatch guys, because we know what an advocate I am for deathmatch wrestling now. If you haven't read the article that I fucking wrote, that was absolutely fucking a thing of beauty, if I may say so myself. What you gotta understand is there are so many aspects of deathmatch wrestling that are more pro wrestling than pro wrestling is now. And they do so many of those things. They get the visceral effect, that feeling of being there live, the feeling of danger, the feeling of shock and surprise, all that stuff. And it feels very outlaw and very insular. I saw where No Peace Underground had this thing of like, you're not one of us for their next show, which I think is awesome and really captures that deathmatch spirit. But why do I not see fucking promos by the guys? Why do I not see the limited amount of storytelling that they do should not just happen in the ring, not just happen at the conflict itself, but it's very easy to put this stuff over. Instead of the same promo again and again, which I see at the end of matches, which is like, I really respect this guy that we just try to kill each other. Okay, I get that vibe, and I get that they're doing their own thing to an extent, but this stuff could just be highlighted that much more, just by setting the terms of what the conflict is about. and setting the terms of the goals that people are trying to achieve. And through proper promotion, frankly. Let's take a quick look at this venue. Yeah. Cocktails and Screams, Orlando. Only Halloween. So this is the outside shot of the outside. Um, it's good looking. It's got public parking across the street, so that's good for me. Um, here's the sound bar, right? Here's the picture of the sound bar itself, the front door. Definitely, I got the vibe when I looked in the window. I couldn't get good pictures of the inside, so I decided not to put those up. When I look through the window, it's definitely like it's like a hallway, and then so it's definitely gonna have that sort of guttural pit fight feel that I think they're going for. And then this last one, of course, masks you're gonna have to wear them. Thank goodness. Yeah, it just looks dirty, gritty, grimy, deathmatchy, mats only. I'll let you know how the show goes. I'm definitely interested to see. Last time when I saw ICW a couple of months ago, it inspired me to write that deathmatch piece. I'm curious what No Peace Underground and ICW returning is going to inspire me to write. All right. Let's talk about ICW. They're coming back to Port Richey, coming back to that pawn shop, coming back to the back of that pawn shop. I love that fucking venue. All right, all I'm going to do is have the poster up. And I'm just going to put them over, man. I love ICW. I love their shit. All the guys, it was a shame. There were matches that were supposed to happen, but had to change for various reasons. Lindsay Snow, I'm sorry that she got hurt and won't be able to participate. And there are other things in the works that I was told about that aren't happening, so it's no use even bringing it up. But this promises to be, that chain for the ropes thing, the platforms above the top rope, the madness of it, they did really great last time. This time, I would imagine they're going to knock it out of the fucking park, and I can't wait to see it. How many matches this is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just straight up one-on-one matches. I'm looking forward to this very much. I really like this venue because Jeff and I were able to just sort of wander around at our leisure. They had a great grill, those guys grilling up burgers and hot dogs and stuff. It was just such a great vibe. And I feel like I know these guys, and I feel like I'm really interested in seeing them. The one knock that I have about ICW, and deathmatch wrestling in particular, is it feels a lot like the matchups happen by them moving pegs around a board. That, barring an event like Iron Man Deathmatch, which took on a scope in and of itself, a lot of these guys just feel like, okay, we're going to pair them up in different combinations. And that's okay, because a lot of deathmatch, what it is about what happens in that ring. I understand that. But I really do think they would be served by sort of highlighting things. And now I'm sure Ron Nemi and company do this on the commentary. And in fact, I know they do, because when we watched the ICW stuff from Jersey, and heard the commentary and how great Ron is at doing this kind of stuff, I know they put over those stories as much as they can, but I'm just going to be an asshole here. I think it behooves the guys to help promote themselves as well. They're part of this wave that they're helping to create, and they're riding on it right now. And ICW, and Danny's doing a great job of promoting and going where it's hot and that kind of thing. But they really just need to put in just a little bit more on the front end as far as the getting to know these crazy people who do this deathmatch thing. And I think they'll really feel and see how much this whole thing kind of snowballs and gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Because let's be honest, how long of a career can you have doing this stuff? Probably on average not very long. And I feel like you should get as much attention on it as possible. That's a big part of the reason I'm making this video. The other part of the reason, I'm really excited to go to No Peace Underground this Friday and ICW Saturday at Port Richey, Florida. Take a look. I'm sure you can still get tickets. Get the hookup. And if you see me there in my green jacket, come up and say hi, especially if you're a hot lady. of which many come to these deathmatch things. You don't believe me? Motherfucker, I'm about to let you know when I file my report about both of these shows next week. Anyway, take care. See you there.